Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are still in the parish of St. We are heading towards Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. I hope you are enjoying this journey. If you are, well, whether you enjoy it or not, just continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to drive with me. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something from early. Me not feel bad to ask, not sure. Wanna do it? Alright, enough respect. Now, remember that on Monday, April 4th, 2022, we brought you a story. That is the thumbnail for the story that we brought you. It was about 10-year-old Calyssa Walker. She was shot and seriously injured last year while she was in a taxi. We played an interview with young Calyssa. She had written a letter to the Prime Minister of Jamaica seeking assistance. We brought you that story on Monday. We are happy to report that the Prime Minister, Mr. Andrew Holness, he has responded. We are going to read what the Prime Minister said. In fact, he responded yesterday. He also met with young Calyssa yesterday. Here is what the Prime Minister said. 11-year-old Calyssa Walker was a passenger in a taxi last year when she was shot by a stray bullet which penetrated the back of her head and exited through her jaw. She spent 1 month in hospital and is now left with sensorineural hearing loss and related challenges. She is scheduled to undergo surgery overseas at a cost of $60,000. Through my foundation, I have committed a portion of this amount to Calyssa and have asked agencies within the government as well as members of the private sector to help raise the funds necessary for her treatment. Calyssa must not be deprived of her pre-injury quality of life. Now, we curse politicians when they do foolishness. We curse politicians when they do not respond to the citizens' need. We know that they cannot respond to every need of the citizen. We know that. But we have to big up the Prime Minister right here. Some people are going to say politics, and some people are going to say this and that. We don't care. At the end of the day, all we care about right now is for this young girl to get back her life on track. We know that as long as the government is involved, as long as the Prime Minister is involved, this surgery will be done and done in quick order. Mr. Holness, big up yourself. Thanks a lot. I am sure many persons will be happy to hear this. If you still want to donate to Calyssa, go back and watch the video on Monday. We posted her mother's phone number. Some persons reached out to us and we forwarded the number to them. Let's hope that this young girl who has ambition of becoming a doctor get the treatment she deserves to get back her life on track. Now, we brought you the story of policewoman 42-year-old Shelian Allen. She was a constable in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We told you that, well, we read the indictment where Shelian, she had gone into the United States of America. She entered through the Fort Lauderdale International Airport on a flight from Montego Bay. She was held with a quantity of drugs. She has since pleaded guilty in the court. Now, as part of her guilty plea, Shelian Allen, she has admitted to the following. She admitted that she entered on a flight from Montego Bay, Jamaica. She also admitted that an inspection by U.S. Customs and Border Protection revealed that she had the white lady inside her vagina and a package of the said white lady inside each of her brassiere cups. She also had ingested 90 pellets of packaged white lady. They took her to the hospital where she expelled the 90 pellets. All that I'm saying now, is what she admitted to. So in total, Shelian Allen is admitting that she had over 1,000 grams of the white stuff on her or inside her body. when she entered the United States. She had about 200 grams stuffed in her vagina, about 143 grams inside her brassiere, and another 690 grams inside her stomach. Shelian Allen should be going back to court for sentencing on June 15th, 2022 at 1:30 p.m. She will be sentenced in the Federal District Court in Fort Lauderdale. She faces up to 40 years in prison, federal prison. I am sure Shelian is squealing. Shelian is telling them who else are involved. Let's wait for it, because soon and very soon, if it not start yet, warrants will be prepared for other persons. The fugitive apprehension team in Jamaica will get that warrant and will be searching for them. If and when they are held, they'll be going to the courts in Jamaica. Extradition proceedings will be started, and ultimately they will be extradited to the United States to stand trial. Like I always say, if you play foolish games, you're gonna end up winning a foolish prize or foolish prizes. More on this one later on. So, in this next story, and this one is very, very interesting. When I say interesting, I mean very interesting. There's a man named Mr. Antony Johnson. He's popularly known as Tony. Now, Tony, he was 59 years old and he lived at Birch Hill in the Green Pond area in the parish of St. James. Tony, it is said that he lived with his father. His father is an elderly man. Now, Wednesday of this week, Wednesday, April 6th, 2022, Tony's siblings, they received some information. So they went to the house where Tony and his father lived. We are told that the siblings, they were told that Tony, he took his father out of the house, out of his bed, and put him in Tony's motor car, telling him that he might go detox him. Yeah man, detox. That is what Tony, or that is why Tony took his father out of the house, put him in the car, and tell him, say he might go detox him. The family, them race up Tony about it. Talk to him hard about it. Say a foolishness here do. Make the man stay in bed. The family left. Yesterday, Friday, April 8th, 2022, it is said that the father, he reached out to his children by phone and told them that he has not seen Tony for a while now. As a result, the family returned to the house. When they made checks, Tony, he was seen sitting in the same car that he had carried his father to detox in. Tony, he was seen sitting in the front passenger seat. He was dressed in a white merino and a pair of black shorts. But guess what? Tony was DEAD. As a matter of fact, his body was partially decomposed. By all accounts, Tony might have gone into the car, maybe shortly after the family left on Wednesday, where he wanted to detox himself. We are not sure what happened, but he died inside of the car. The police were called and they took Tony to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was officially pronounced. He was then sent to the morgue, awaiting a post-mortem. Now, if and when we get any other details as to what could have caused Tony's death, we'll be updating the story. But in the meantime, the police are saying that no foul play is suspected. There is nothing to indicate that someone might have taken the life of Tony. It sounds like a movie, not true? Sometimes we carry some story, Even I, who are carrying some of the stories, it is so hard to believe. But guess what? They are all true. And this that we just told you about, people in Birch Hill, people in Green Pond, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This did happen. Sad indeed. So let me ask you something again. Let me ask you something again. Oh, you hit on the like button already. From I said it the first time, you hit on it, right? Yeah, man, continue to do that. We are bringing the stories to you, and that's all we are asking of you, Help us to help the channel to grow. We have 100,000 subscribers in our site. So if you are over here and you are watching the videos and you have not yet subscribed, just hit on the subscribe button. As also hit on the notification bell so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. And say our stories, our stories. A lot of times we carry some story and you are living in the same place. And trust me, you never know say it happen. You might have passed somewhere last night and you never know say that did happen until you hear it on Papaya News Links. If I'm lying, say it in the comment section. If I am speaking the truth, say it in the comment section. Yeah, man. Now, in the final story for today, this one took place last night. Friday, April 8th, 2022, about 8:30. It took place right in the vicinity of C&Y Minimart. Now, C&Y Minimart is at Santoy district. Santoy district is in the Green Island police area in the parish of Hanover. Our information is that a group of persons, well, at least 3 males, they were standing right in front of the C&Y Minimart. Amongst this group was a man. His name is Mr. Carlton Rowe. Now, if you look on the screen, that is a photograph of Mr. Carlton Rowe. He was popularly known as Junior. He was 21 years old and he lived at Santoy district. So like we said, Junior, he was standing with 2 other persons right in front of the Minimart when our information is that a motorcycle rode up. One man was on this motorcycle. You see, all the way we talk about motorcycle, people are looking out for 2 hoodlums and a motorcycle. In this case, only 1 hoodlum was on this motorcycle. It is said that the hoodlum who rode up on the motorcycle, he brandished a gun and opened gunfire directly at Junior. It is said that Junior was the intended target for this hoodlum because the other 2 persons who were standing beside Junior, there was no attempt to harm any of them. The hoodlum, he then rode away towards Lagood district, making good his escape. The police were called, and on their arrival, Junior, he was seen lying in a pool of his own blood. He had gunshot wounds to his head. Yeah, man, pure head lick. Junior, he was subsequently transported to the Noel Holmes Hospital, where he was officially pronounced DEAD. When this crime scene was processed, our information is that 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. We are also being told that Junior, he was in the game. You know which game I talk about? Yeah, man, that same game there. And by all indication, it is said that his demise was as a result of him being in the game. You can take whatever you want out of that. That is the information I got from credible sources, and that is the information I am passing on to you. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papaya News Link and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Good boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and